Here we are back again with the next project in the van build series. This is going to be basically my bed. And everything I got here I got at the big box stores, so it's pretty cheap. The whole setup for all these pieces is probably about 80 to 100 bucks. I'd say 100 bucks just because I had to get an extra wood plank because I'm going to be redoing the desk portion just because I want to extend it, and I might be putting in a sink. But anyways, here, what I have here is this really cheap air mattress that they have at Walmart. It's a twin size. It just uses a regular electric pump, air pump, and it also has the adapter for use in the car or van or whatever you're using. So that's pretty handy. It's pretty small too, which I like. But this is pretty, comfortable enough. I've slept on these before, and it's enough for me. I'm not gonna have anybody else in there, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, what the plan is with this bed is that this bed is gonna fold up when I need to put stuff in the van and load the bike and whatnot. So I've got these hinges here, which are gonna go on the ribs and just fold up and down. To clip it into place, I'm gonna have this on one of the ribs, which is gonna clip to this. Then I'm gonna have this hooked, screwed into the bed here frame, and they'll be all hooked together with this D-link here. And I'll probably have another D-link maybe on the side just to keep it from swaying back and forth and stuff when I'm driving. But I'll be using these pieces here for the legs, these other boards here of course to brace the frame, and that's about it really. So let's get started building. Oh well, here we are back again, this time with the bed. As you may notice, the bed seems to be a little bit taller, and it has hinges. So basically what I decided to do was go with a folding bed design instead of the, well, let's just say a bench, sort of futon design, instead of what I was going to have, which was going to be more like a side folding bed. So as you can see, I put these hinges in here. And so when the bed is fully out, this is what it looks like. I'm going to just pick it up, fold it over, and this is my bench. And I'll coat it with a little bit of foam. I'll cut off these screws here, and I might put another wood panel up, although it really kind of doesn't need it. Just an extra leg here for security's sake. Basically what I did was I just put the bed on stilts, added these things right here. They're just extra blocks of wood, so that when it folds out it kind of fits into these nubs. It just gives it a little bit more support in this middle area, especially since I used this other slat of wood because it wasn't wide enough, but just for security's sake. So it folds down like this. Now this is the extended part. So when I get on it, I want to get on it like that, but it does give me room to roll over. It's about the same size as the air cushion, and it seems to be pretty sturdy. So a bit on this side, this is what we have to work with. There's this big gap here because of the wheel well, but I might get another piece for a leg here. Maybe I'll just get this leg. I mean, really, this part without the hinge isn't more than enough space for me to sleep on. It's two boards, and usually I sleep on my side, so it's not that bad. But if I wanted to, since I looked at the interior of the van space, I can actually have it folded out, and I have my desk right here. So I'll have enough room to sit down like this and do stuff at my desk if I need to, with it folded out. Of course, having it folded up gives me space to slide the motorcycle through, which is pretty good. So, but other than that, this is the basic design. I didn't really copy anybody's particular design. I just looked at some pictures and kind of fumbled my way through this. And it's pretty heavy, maybe a little bit overbuilt, but for my purposes it seems to function fine. Also, on this side will give me a little bit of storage space. I could even close this if I want to, which maybe I'll do, I'm not sure. Like I said, this space is about 13 inches from the rear of the wheel well to the doors, since it's going to be, this whole thing is going to be in lengthwise. And then the battery box, which in retrospect I could have actually just built the battery box as part of this thing, but I have this gap here that I could throw it in. Or what I might just do is not bolt this thing to the frame of the van so that I can tilt it up, because this right here is enough space that'll be by the desk. If I had to fiddle with anything, which I shouldn't really have to fiddle with anything, take it out that way, or like I said, slide it out this way, it doesn't matter, or just simply pick it up. But yeah, this is what we have, and so I don't sit on my things. Even sitting like this gives me a bit more leg room in between the desk, which would be probably where this table is here, and it's pretty good, I think. But like I said, this is the basic setup. This video has gone on a little bit too long, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.